Hello everyone, this is Yamin, and in this tutorial I am going to show you how you can make multi-auth in Laravel using Breeze. So multi-auth means we'll let both user and admin log in, and when they log in, user and admin, both of them will go to different dashboard. So for it, first of all, since we are going to use Breeze, so we need to install Breeze in our project. So first of all, let me just search over here Laravel Breeze and press enter. Let me go down, and here you can see starter kit Laravel, and right now if I go down, here you can see Laravel Breeze. Let me just go a little bit more down, and here you can see a few command over here on 2, 3, 4, 5 command over here in total. So we can install Laravel Breeze to create login and registration system with only this 5 command. So the first command is composer require Laravel /breeze --10. So right now I'm just going to copy this command, and what we need to do is that we need to go to our project directory and open a command prompt first. So let me just go to the project directory, and here I'm going to say in the project directory cmd, then press enter. Then let me just zoom in, and here we're going to paste the command which is composer require Laravel /breeze --dev. And right now if we press enter, it will start installing Breeze in our Laravel project. So this may take some time, so I will just fast forward the video, and here you can see our Breeze installation is complete. So after this, we need to run the second command, and which is php addition breeze install. So let me just copy this, and let's go back to our command prompt over here and paste the command, then press enter. And when you press enter, it will ask you some question, and we're going to use blade. So here we're going to say blade, then press enter. And do you on browse support? Let's over here no, let's over here 0, and there you can see it is installing some packages. So this may again take some time, so I will just fast forward the video again, and here you can see this command is also done. So after this command, we have to write this command php addition migrate, but before that we need to make some changes in our project. So right now let's just go to our code editor, and we'll go to our database folder. Here you can see we have the database folder, and inside database we have migrations folder, and inside migration folder we have this user table. So we'll go inside the user table, and we're going to add some column over here. So let me just say over here $table, then this arrow sign, when this over here string, then we say over here user type, and we'll give this user type a default value, and we say over here default value will be, let's say, user. And after this we're going to give 2 more column for this user table. Let me just write it, or I can just copy this from here, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and over here I'm going to say over here phone, let's make it nullable, and after this let's copy it again, then paste it, and here we're going to say address. So we just added these 3 columns. So right now we'll save it, and let's go back to our command prompt. But before that, let's just go to our app folder, and inside app we have the model, and inside model we have user.php. So in the user.php we are going to mention the phone and address. So if you go to the user.php, there you can see by default it will already have phone, email and password. So we'll add 2 more columns, and that will be phone and address. So here I am going to say phone, and here I will say address. Save it. Then we can just close this, and let's go back to our command prompt, and we're going to run our third command, which is php addition migrate. So we'll say here php addition migrate, and press enter, and there you can see some table is migrated. So right now if we just go to our PC my admin, and if we now just refresh our database table over here, and if we go to the user table, there you can see we have name, email, user type, phone and address column. So right now after PHP addition migrate, we need to run this two command, npm install and npm run dev. So instead of npm run dev, we're going to run npm run build. So let's go and first run this command npm install. Let's go back to our command prompt and we're going to say here npm install, press enter. Then we'll say here npm run build, not dev. We'll say over here npm run build, press enter again. And this is also done. So right now, if we just refresh our Laravel project, we'll see login and registration option. Let me just refresh here. And here you can see we have the login and register option. If I click on register, it will take us to the register page. And here you can see we have name, email field over here. So in the database, we have two more fields, actually three more fields, but user type hello will be by default user. So here you can see address and phone and address field. So we need to add the phone and address field here. So for it, let's go back to our code and we'll go to our resource, then news. Inside news, we have this auth folder right now. And if you go inside the auth folder, here you can see register.blade.php. So after email, we're going to add the phone and address field. So let me just copy this name div from here. I'll just copy this name and I'm going to paste it over here. And here instead of name, let's say here phone. Let me just select all the name add-ons. Then here let's say phone, and after this, okay, here phone as well, phone, and after this we are going to paste it again, and this time we'll say here address. So let me just select those, all of those, and here we are going to say address. So if we save it, then refresh here, we have two more extra pin, phone and address. So in order to upload the phone and address data to the database table, we just need to wait a little bit more changes. So let's go back to our code and we'll go to our HTTP, then controller, and in the controller right now we'll see this auth folder since we install our Breeze package. So if we go to the auth, and here you can see register user controller. We'll go to registered user controller. We'll go down. I'll just directly copy this and I'm going to serve it here. It will be phone, and after phone we'll say here address. So here I'm going to say address. So here you can see this value will come from the database table, will come from here, okay, and this request address will come from register.blade.php, and here you can see address. For address, we measure over here name equal to address. So this value will go over here. So right now let's just save it. Then let me just refresh here again. And let me give a name. Let's say here user, email will be user@gmail.com. Let's give a phone number. Let's give a random address. After that, let's give a password. Let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Confirm password, and then click register. And there you can see we are able to successfully log in. And if we now refresh our database table, there you can see you have name, email, user type, phone and address, and there you can see by default the user type value is user, because here we mention in the database table we mention user type, default value will be user. So we can just close those, and right now let's go and just register one more user for admin. So let's just log out, then let's go and click on register button again. Let's give a name here. Name will be admin. Email will be admin@gmail.com. Random phone number, random address. Let's say here USA. Password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Then confirm password. After that, click on register, and we are able to successfully log in. And if you just refresh our database, there you can see user type is by default user for admin as well. So here what we are going to do is that we are going to modify the user type value over here. So you can just directly modify it from here, or you can just click on this edit option Then here you can see user type, and from here instead of user, we are going to say here admin. Let's go down, then click go, and there you can see the user type value for admin, user changed to admin. So right now what we want is that when this admin login, it will take the user to different dashboard. And how can we do it? So in order to do it, what we need to do first is that we are going to create a route for the admin first. So let me just go to the routes, then web.php. Let me go down, and here I'm going to, okay, before we mention a route for admin, let me just create a controller. So let me just go to the command prompt, and here we're going to say php artisan make clone controller, and it will be home controller. So in order to create a controller, we need to run this command php artisan make controller, and the controller name start with capital letter, and also the controller also start with capital C. So right now if we press enter, it will create a controller for us. So if we now go to our app, http, then controller, and in the controller you can see we have home controller.php. So let's go back to the web.php and let's mention the home controller in our web.php. So for it, we need to say over here at the top, we need to say use app /http /controllers / it will be home controller. So we mentioned the home controller here. So right now we'll go down and let's go and create a route for admin, so that when a admin user try to log in, it will take that into different dashboards. So here we are going to say here route, it will be get to first bracket to single quotation, and we are going to mention the URL. Let's say the URL will be admin/dashboard. Then we'll give a comma here to third bracket. We'll mention the controller name, which will be home controller, double colon class, comma, we'll mention a function name, which will be index. So right now what we need to do is that we need to create a index function in the home controller for the admin user, and I'll also explain that how will admin user will have access to this URL when they are trying to log in. Okay, so first of all, just focus over here, home controller and index. So we'll go to our home controller and create this index function. Let's go to our home controller, and from here I'm going to say public function index, then to first bracket, then to second bracket, and here we're going to say return view, and the view name will be, let's say we have a admin folder, admin.index. We'll have an index file in the admin folder. So first of all, we need to create this admin folder in the resource. So here you can see resource, and in the resource here you can see views. So in the views, we are going to create an admin folder. So let me just right click on views, then click over here new folder, and the folder name will be admin, and in the admin folder we are going to create this index file. So let me just right click on admin, click new file, and I'm going to say on here index.php, Ctrl S, then save. So let me just say on here simple HTML, and in the body I'm going to say on admin. Let's save it here and here, then here as well. So right now if a admin user try to log in, it will still not take us to this route. So how can we send the admin to this route? So in order to send the admin to this route, what we need to do is that we need to go to our, so right now we'll go to our app HTTP controller, and in the controller here you can see auth folder, and in the auth folder here you can see authenticated session controller. So we'll go over here authenticated session controller.php, and we'll go down, and here you can see when the user try to log in, we are sending the user to the dashboard, and whatever view you are seeing over here, you can see the dashboard URL. It is called by this return derived route, and this route is calling the, let me show you. If you go to routes, here you can see route is dashboard. If you go to our routes, then web.php, we have this dashboard route over here, you can see dashboard route, and our dashboard route is returning us to this view dashboard, which is this one. In the resource, then queues, you will see this dashboard.blade.php. So whatever design you are seeing over here is coming from this dashboard.blade.php. So right now what we are going to do is that we'll go to our authenticated session controller.php, and we're going to modify a condition over here. So we're going to basically give a if condition here. We're going to say over here if to first bracket, then we'll say here $request this arrow side user, then to first bracket this arrow side we're going to say user type. And where is this user type coming from? If we just go to the user table, you can see in the users table we have user type column over here. So we are mentioning the user type column, then we'll give triple equal, and we'll give two single quotation, and we'll say over here admin. And after this we'll give to second bracket, and here what we are doing is that whenever a user is trying to log in, we'll check the user type, and if the user type is admin, then we'll send the user to this URL, to this admin URL, since the user type is admin. So we say here return redirect to first bracket to single quotation, it will be admin/dashboard. And if the user type is not admin, okay, then just send the user back to the regular dashboard. And I'm going to remove this absolute false from here. So right now let's save it and make sure that you save everywhere, and let's go back. And right now let me just refresh, let me log out, and let's go and log in as a user first. So let me just click on login, and here let's give the user email address, then the password, click login, and we are able to log into the user dashboard. So let's just log out from here, and let's try to log into the admin dashboard. So this time we'll give the admin email, then the password, then click login, and there you can see it took us to this view. So right now let me just explain it, what is happening basically. First of all, whenever someone is trying to log in, here you can see we have this authentication session controller. So every time someone is trying to log in, it actually check over here the authentication. So it will check the user type. So if the user type is admin, it will call this URL. Otherwise, it will just send the user back to the dashboard. So here you can see return redirect admin/dashboard whenever the user type is admin. So it will call this URL, and our URL will call our phone controller index function, and our phone controller index function will return the user to this view admin.index, which is this one. So there is one more thing, that is we need to have a logger option over here so that admin can log out. So let me just go back to the code, and this time we'll just go to the, so right now in the views we'll go to the layouts folder, and in the layout we have navigation menu, navigation.blade.php, and we'll just actually go down, and if you just go a little down or at the end, you will see this post action route logout. So I'm just going to copy this, Ctrl C, and I'm going to go to index.blade.php, and after this admin I'm going to paste it over here, and we need to remove this navigation link from here, and stop that navigation link. We're going to over here input type, it will be submit, and we'll say here hello, let's say here hello, it will be log out. Let's save it. Then if we now refresh, there you can see a logout option, and if we now click on logout, it will take the user back to the home page. So right now there is still one more issue for multi-authentication. So let me just show you. Let me just log in as a user. So we'll give the user email, then the password here, then click login, and there you can see we are currently logged in as a user, and here you can see in the URL/dashboard. But if I just write over here before that dashboard, if I just say over here admin/dashboard and press enter, there you can see it took us to the admin dashboard even though a user is login. So we need to protect the admin view. So how can we protect it? We can protect the admin dashboard by using middleware. So how can we create a middleware? Not to create a middleware, we just need to write only on command. So for it, let's go back to the code. And here we're going to say PHP artisan make middleware, and let's say the middleware name will be admin. So the middleware normally starts with a capital letter. So we say over here admin, then press enter. So a middleware is created. So right now let's go back to our code, and if we go to the app, then HTTP, here you can see in the HTTP we have a middleware folder, and in the middleware you can see admin.php. So here we are going to give a condition that whenever a user is login, we will not let that user have access to the admin page. So in order to do that, we need to give a if condition. We say here if or double colon, we say user to first bracket, this arrow sign, and we'll again mention the user type, and we'll say this time not equal to admin. So we are saying if the user type hello is not admin, will redirect the user to the root view. And if the user type is admin, then it will just make the admin go to any page they want. Okay. But if the user type is not admin, it means user, it will send the user to the root view. So right now we mentioned the condition, and we also need to write one more thing over here at the top. We need to say over here use illuminate backslash support backslash package backslash all. We need to write this, and after this we need to register this admin.php middleware. So in order to register this, we need to go to our here you can see we have the bootstrap folder over here, and inside the bootstrap folder we have app.php. So we'll go inside app.php, and here you can see with middleware. So we need to mention our middleware over here. So here we're going to say $middleware, this arrow sign alias, then we'll give to first bracket and to third bracket, and after this we're going to mention a variable over here. So you can just name it anything. We give to civil protection, you can say over here admin or admin user type or admin role, anything. So we'll just put in admin, then give this equal and is greater than sign, then we'll give a backslash, then we'll say over here app backslash, then we'll say here http backslash middleware backslash admin double colon, we need to say over here class, then a comma. So we need to write this. So here we are just mentioning that we have a middleware called admin, and we are storing that middleware in this admin variable. And after this, what we are going to do is that we'll just go to our web.php, and we are going to mention this admin variable to the route admin/dashboard. So here we're going to give this arrow sign, then we're going to say over here middleware, and in this middleware we're going to check, we'll give to third bracket, and we're going to check first of all if any user is logged in, and then we'll check the user type, which will be admin. So the benefit of using middleware is that it will check every time the user type whether it is admin or user, and if the user type is not admin, it will just send the user back to the root view. And here in the bootstrap app.php, we are just storing the admin middleware in this variable, and we are just mentioning this variable to the route where we have the admin URL. So right now if we just save it, and here you can see that a regular user is logged in. You can see user. So if this user right now try to go to the admin view, if you just say over here admin /dashboard and press enter, there you can see it will send the user back to the root view. Okay, so right now let's just log out from here and let's try to log in as a admin. and let's check if there is any issue. So we'll right now click on login, then let's give the admin email, then the password, then click login, and there you can see you're able to successfully log into the admin dashboard without any issue. So this is how we can create multi-auth in Laravel using Breeze. So in the next tutorial, we are going to integrate an HTML template in our e-commerce project. So if you have any question or any suggestion, just let me know in the comment section, and I hope to see you in the future tutorials.